Leonel Colon with EXP Realty, and today I have an interview with you with someone special. This is my wife.
Hello, I'm Rebekah Colon. It's good to be with you and to be with you.
Now, we want you to know ahead of time that this is going to be uncut. So if we say something, do something, we're just going to roll with it. So this is just us raw, right?
Yeah, I found out this morning that he was wanting to interview me.
Yeah, we went on a walk and I said, you're doing an interview. So she has no clue what questions
don't know what
will be
questions
asking.
are on there at all.
And it's all good. It's all good. So listen.
Welcome to our living room.
So my heart is that, people watching this could kind of hear from fellow people that are from Mobile. How would you pronounce that? Mobilians, right?
Mobilians.
Yes.
Mob town.
Fellow mob town folks. So, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Ooh.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
She's a talker.
I am. I am a talker. Well, I am from Mobile. I was born here. I am a Jesus follower. I am a wife, a mama, a health and wellness coach. I help people feel fabulous and thrive in their life. I'm a business owner. I'm a worship leader. I'm a minister. I have a lot of hats that I wear. I love to cook. I love adventure. I love road trips, travel, all the things. And I'm a newly homeschooled mama.
Yes.
So that's a lot. And I love comedy.
You love comedy.
I do. I love comedy.
Maybe this will be comedic for you. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Maybe we can bring a little laughter and joy to your day. That would mean the world.
So how long have you... Now, I know you've been around a good bit.
Yeah.
But let's first start off with this. Were you born in Mobile?
I was born here at the old Providence, which USA Medical Center just bought the newer Providence. So for those of you that are not living here, you will understand if you move here. The old Providence, where I was born, USA, our University of South Alabama, medical students utilize that for a teaching facility now.
Okay. And
that was in 1981.
1981. So how long have you lived in Mobile?
Collectively, let's see, I lived here till I was 10, left for a hiatus for a little while, and moved back about 10 years later. So about 30-something years.
30 overall years.
Almost 30 years.
Now, the reason you left was because you grew up as a minister's kid.
Yes, we moved around a lot. So I lived a lot of different locations all over Alabama. Little podunk places that people would not mostly know.
What is podunk? Because some people watching this may not know what podunk means.
Okay, yeah. That's an Alabama
There's a lot. Listen, being around in Mobile, you're going to hear a lot of slang. You're going to hear things that you, like, when I came here, I moved here with her. I heard a lot of things that I've never heard before.
And you still do.
I still do.
Especially at family gatherings.
Yeah.
Like maybe a stoplight, or not even a light, maybe just a stop sign. The first place we moved to from Mobile was a town called Red Bay, Alabama. And it's the home of Sunshine Dog Food. And
is Sunshine still around?
Sunshine Dog Food? I don't know, maybe. Also the home of Tiffin Motorhomes. And two of Alabama's great kickers. Let's see what else.
So, like, what was the population, just so people get an understanding of what a podunk town is?
I don't know. They might have had 1,000 people.
And there are also towns like that around.
And we didn't have a McDonald's, if that tells you anything. Most places have McDonald's. We did not have McDonald's or Walmart or anything like that. I don't even know if we had Dollar General. And if you're from Mobile or Alabama, period, like there's a Dollar General on every corner.
Just about every half mile, you probably can find a Dollar General in Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, definitely have a place to walk to go get something.
So it's like a miniature version of a Walmart, very small version of a Walmart. For those of you who don't know what Dollar General is.
Yeah.
So here we go. Now you have some questions. Did I show you any of these questions?
Nope. You wouldn't let me have any questions.
No insight at all. So, okay, here's your first question. What do you love most about living in Mobile?
I like the versatility of I can be in the woods or I can be on the water. I like the location that I get a little, well, I don't like snow. I like to visit snow and I don't like to live in snow. I've lived in snow and I don't like it. It's messy. It does rain here a lot, but 5 minutes later, it don't even look like it's rained. The sun is shining. I love the sun and I love having access to the beach, coastal, fresh Gulf seafood. So if I drive a little bit north or even a little to West Mobile, I can be in the woods, being able to hunt or have some serene, woodsy place to be away from the noise of the city, or I can be on a boat somewhere enjoying the sunshine and waves.
Yeah, that's one of the most favorite things that you like is that to hear the waves.
Oh my gosh.
To be on the beach.
Yes. So I love the versatility. I love that our city always has something going on, and that if you are someone who loves to be a part of community events, there's always something to be a part of. Like, there's really not a dull moment.
No. So, like, what are some unique traditions or events that make Mobile special?
Oh, number one would be Mardi Gras. We are the home of Mardi Gras. Most people think it started in New Orleans, but Joe Cain is buried downtown. And Mardi Gras is more family oriented here. Now,
have you been to the one in New Orleans?
Oh yeah.
And have you seen things you'll never forget?
Never. Never. I was there for ministry purposes.
Not to party.
Not to party. But you may be someone who enjoys that. There are lots of places downtown Mobile where you can, enjoy the parades. Like, they have already started the Mardi Gras balls at the beginning of this month, and this is January. So they will go all throughout. There's parades. There's always things happening. So there's an art walk every Friday.
Every second Friday.
Every second Friday of the month.
We've been to that a couple times.
Love that. There's different themes that happen. There's always something really cool going on downtown. Whether there's concerts, they're at the Sanger. What is the other place?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to remember. It's on Dolphin. We have some different parks down there.
Cathedral Square and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Lots of cool events going on down there. There's always, you gotta go find the leprechaun, the Mobile leprechaun during St. Patty's Day.
What are some hidden gems or favorite spots in the city for you?
Hidden gems.
Like my favorite, I may say this multiple times, I think one of the most prettiest places for me is by Spring Hill College with the road that has all the oak trees.
Mm-hmm.
So just walk in there.
Most people are like, let's go to the interstate to get downtown quicker. Nope, I'd rather spend 2 more minutes, just 2 more minutes driving down Government Street, driving down where all the oak trees overlap over the road. It's a very scenic drive.
Houses are very pretty.
All of the really cool colonial homes, and I enjoy all of those things. Now, I think we have some really cool restaurants downtown. I enjoy walking down there, and that's whenever like my son has had like prom or homecoming, I just always hang out down there because I can always meet some very interesting people and fun places. There's a lot of, I love Dolphins. It's a great restaurant to eat down there.
Some people pronounce it Dolphins.
Yeah.
Just depending who you talk to.
Yeah, it depends on who you talk to. But it's in the RSA Tower.
Yes.
And I like to go there during lunchtime, because you can see all the way to, on a clear day, you can see all the way to Gulf Shores, Alabama. You can see Gulf Shores, the sand out there, Point Clear, Alabama. It's beautiful. I
The night view is also pretty from that restaurant.
Yeah, it is.
Just seeing all the lights and stuff like that in the city, the landscape is a pretty good place.
Yeah. So, hidden gems. I'm not sure. I mean, I think we have a lot of really cool places.
Yep.
A lot of cool bookstores down there that you can look. I love. Oh, what is his name of his art gallery? There's an art gallery there.
I have a hard time pronouncing it, which you can check out also during the second Friday of every month.
Yes, I love the art galleries down there, just to go and just connect with new people.
Because they're open to the public.
They're open.
You can walk through, and a lot of times they have great refreshments and stuff like that. You can walk in and interact with other people, see some good art collections.
Oh, the cathedral.
Cathedral's very pretty as well.
Yeah.
So how would you say the city evolved or changed over the years? I mean, you were born here in 1981. You lived here till you were 10 years old.
Yeah, I don't think my parents ever really took me downtown a lot. I don't think it was until you and I came here.
That we really started venturing. That you really started venturing.
I started really. I enjoy visiting different cities and seeing their town square and walking that. I think that's something that you and I really enjoy when we go on road trips. We'd rather stay and eat stay at local places and eat and support local things. I think Mobile does a really great job at really supporting local businesses. I'm a part of the Mobile Chamber, and I have really enjoyed the camaraderie that we have when it comes to supporting local business owners, and how they're creating a space in Mobile and really highlighting our best features. We're a coastal city, being able to eat on the water, adventure on the water, have fun down there, and make it more inviting. I think that it's changed to where it's making it more family friendly and a place that you don't want to run from when the night comes, but a place that you want to hang out and be around with other people.
Good. Now, are there any challenges or aspects of living in Mobile that people should be aware of?
If you need to go across the bay.
Speaking from Richard Bobby Talladega Nights over here.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, she has a problem with traffic sometimes.
I'm gotten better.
You have gotten better.
So we actually have tunnels to get on the Bayway, and I will some of the challenges. Of course, you're gonna have hurricanes, you're gonna have tornadoes here, and with that comes flooding in certain areas. So there are certain areas that you want to avoid during those times. And some of those places are closer to downtown. The Bankhead Tunnel, the old tunnel, the original one, it will be closed because it's flooded. And going across the Bayway, of course, our city's in the middle of building an expansion bridge. It's 6 or 8 lanes across. It's an insane, it's 5 miles long.
Something like that.
That is going to be creating an easier way to get across the bay. There are certain times of the day and the seasons that I avoid going across the bay because it can
especially
take
during
a
the
longer
summer.
time.
I think people don't realize, a lot of times when we've taken that trip, you could look at all the tags on the license plates.
It's
a lot
all
of them
out of state.
A lot of them are out of state, and people don't know if you ride that outside lane safely, not the side where people can pull over if their car breaks down.
Right.
I'm talking about the last lane. If you ride that outside lane, you can make it up to the tunnel pretty easily sometimes.
Yes. Most of those people are coming from Louisiana and Texas, Mississippi. People are heading to the beach, and that is the way to get there if you're on I-10. And so a lot of that can get jam-packed. And people that work over here from across the bay, that on the way over here in the morning time can be a little hectic. But I just know certain times of the day where you don't have to wait.
Yeah, and I mean, just like any other city, when you have your typical rush hour traffic, traffic is that issue. Now, in any other city, I would say, just like here, you do have some areas that you want to avoid at night, that you don't want to be around. We won't say any particular places, but, just like that. I mean, so...
I think every city has that kind of area, One thing I would say is that it's fairly a great place to raise kids.
Yep.
And when it comes to traffic, you're not thinking miles, you're thinking minutes.
Yep.
And so, but it's been a family friendly place to live. And like I said, you can live closer to the city. We live kind of in the middle. So we're like in the middle of the compass. It's easy to get everywhere really quickly, in our location of where we live in the city. And then, you can go far way out west Mobile, where you can have more like larger yards or land and raise animals and things of that nature. You can have like that country living if you really like.
So what's a local cuisine like now? You briefly talked about seafood. Do you have any favorite restaurants that you enjoy visiting? We're
adventurous.
We like international foods. Like, tell us about a couple that you really enjoy going to.
Well, I really enjoy that our city has a collective cuisine. Like, you can have your Indian and Nepali food. Like, I lived in Nepal for a brief time in my life, and so I love that Indian cuisine. We have a lot of Asian cuisine, different types here, whether it's Japanese or it's Chinese, or it's Thai. I
we have a lot of Mexican restaurants.
We are set with you on Mexican restaurants. There's like one every 3 feet. I'm like,
there's one just about every half a mile. You're gonna find a Mexican restaurant. Just about.
So you were set with Mexican food. I love the Mediterranean places. One of my favorite hidden gems is Seven Spice. It's not very far from our house, and it's in this. It's in the back of a grocery store. And I love it. The people are always consistent there. The owners there are just genuine, really nice people. Some of the best food you'll ever have. Tzatziki's is another favorite, which is Mediterranean. There's this place called Noja, downtown Mobile. I love their popcorn, their homemade popcorn ice cream.
Yes, popcorn ice cream.
And they serve it with a homemade turmeric ginger donut, or just ginger donut. Anyway, I'm more concerned about the popcorn ice cream. So if there's gonna be a specialty thing, that's a special item. My friend Jacqueline, she owns the Mobe beignets, and so it's her family's take on the beignet, and they're down there. So that's one of my favorites. Oh,
go ahead. People want to know.
You say it. What is your favorite?
No, I'm going to be on this show a lot, so I want to hear from you.
Okay, well, there are my friends, Panini Pete and Nick. They actually have several different fabulous restaurants, like Squid Ink. Yes, Squid Ink is really good. And they have one across the bay, their new place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting it.
It's okay.
It's okay. Anyway, if you
love seafood, soul food,
we have got you covered.
Fried chicken, burgers. I mean, there's a lot of restaurants here in Mobile that you could eat at that are great.
Yeah. Now I love Felix's is really good.
Yeah, Felix is a great restaurant on the bay.
And the Original Oyster House is one of my favorite places to go and get Royal Reds. That shrimp, if you don't know what that is a type of shrimp. They're big.
It's a shrimp on steroids.
And I love our Piggly Wiggly that just opened. Yay! It's next door, and I love it because they have all the local stuff that you can get. Cammy's ice cream. Our friend, oh my gosh. Yellowhammer Coffee.
Yes, a local coffee joint. Guy started, Jeff Roberts, and is an awesome guy.
Yes.
Great place to get some coffee.
So that's a great place, and he's got locations popping up everywhere. Carpe Diem is a hidden gem. I love to meet people for coffee there. It's on Old Shell, which is one of our favorite roads to drive down.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and this is, I know that you could definitely answer this question. How is the weather here compared to other places?
Well, if you are tired of it today, just wait. It'll be different tomorrow. Okay, I will give you an example. This week it has been 70. It has been 45. Today it was 30. So
Well, we're looking at a couple days.
in a couple of days it's going to be 18 or 20.
Yep.
You know, so hang around. Every day is different. Like I tell people, check your weather app, but I usually stick my leg outside the door to actually feel what it feels like, because you, people that are from the north, your 40 is probably pleasant. Our 40 feels like 20, with a wind chill factor of like 10, because it's a wet cold here. So most people don't understand that if they're from like the desert area or a very dry place. So our cold is a little different. I love that our hot is also a little different. You need an oxygen mask sometimes to weather our
and this one sweats really easy.
Our summers. Now, since I've lost 100 pounds, that's changed a lot of things. I don't sweat as much, and I stay cool a lot quicker, get a lot cold quicker. But in our summers, this last couple of summers, we have had like 117 heat index.
Now, this past summer was probably, I've been here for 18 years. This summer was probably the hottest summer we've ever had that I've been here.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have that afternoon rain.
Right. It didn't have a reprieve. We had less rain. Most people don't know this. Is this one of the wettest cities in America? Yay. But like I said, it can rain 1 minute. It feel like buckets of water coming out. And then 5 minutes later, don't even look like it has rained at all. And the asphalt was like steamy, and then it's all gone.
What does it do?
It's steamy. It's like, and now I will tell you, ladies, you will stay looking young because your skin stays nice and moist, moisturized because of the.
Do you find it hard with your hair?
Sometimes, because it's like I'm walking into an area where somebody has taken a shower, and your hair goes. Wah.
What does it do?
Stop. I like big hair and I like it to stand up, but it's great when I live in the desert. I can get it really big.
So like one thing you got to keep in mind too is like you could like literally we're in the middle of the winter. You could be wearing a parka in the morning and then wearing shorts in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You could be in rain gear. Like yesterday, I was in rain gear from head to toe, and then I walked outside and it felt like hell. And I was like,
"There." What did it feel like?
Hell. And I was like,
it hail or hell? As that Southern accent, you just don't know. Like,
I was like, I gotta take all this stuff off because it's so hot out here. And anyway.
All right. Now, I know you love to shop.
Yes.
Now, in your honest opinion, like maybe some women are watching this and you want to know about the shopping in Mobile, you've got to be honest.
Yeah.
How would you categorize the shopping in Mobile?
Like a 7 or an 8.
As in being good or bad? Like I don't shop, like I just don't care. But this
it depends on what we're shopping for.
Okay.
Okay. We set on groceries.
Because we live in the South.
Right? Now, I will tell you, it is...
We're set on groceries. You're not going to go hungry. You're always going to find food here.
Now, we do have some really great boutiques. Now, I like shopping at more of a boutique type feel. Our mall is not my favorite. It is not my favorite. Like, I love all you people at the mall. I love you.
We support you.
I go there because I have to.
During Christmas.
I go there. But a lot of times, like, I really do like a lot better online shopping. I even will Instacart my groceries just because I'm trying to save time. Like, what can I automate? And so the last few years I've automated a lot of things because it was just easier than, and I know myself and I know my body. So like when I'm trying to shop for clothes for myself, it makes it a lot easier. Even my children. I mean, I'd rather take it to UPS and return it than have to go and like spend hours.
So like, and you correct me if I'm wrong, so you do have, obviously, you have boutiques that you could go shop in.
Mm-hmm.
There are local area shops that you can go to, like little shopping complexes.
Oh.
And then you have the outlet, which is, what, an hour?
Well, there's an outdoor sort of like shopping center, like an outdoor shopping center and some better shopping across the bay. More higher end feel of things. Oh, we got you set in some shoes. Like, you can buy some shoes here. Like, I love our shoe stores.
She'll go in there and buy $2 shoes. They're real nice shoes for like how much? Like 100. They were worth $100.
Yeah, well, somebody bought them, and they've been trading.
She's still bitter about that.
I'm still bitter. Shoe station. I'm not happy that you. I'm telling you. I'm calling you out. I'm mad that you sold your business. Anyway, they still exist. And they are, to me, Shoe Station is a great gym that we have here on the Gulf Coast.
I wouldn't know, but yeah, you enjoy shopping there.
I do. I love, like, they have this massive, it's like warehouse of shoes, and we have a couple of different locations in Mobile, so that's my favorite place to go get shoes.
Now, can you share any interesting stories or experiences you had while living in Mobile? Now, I know you've shared some things about when you were a kid. Now, I mean, or is there anything else that you really love about Mobile?
I don't know, you said interesting?
Yeah. Interesting stories or experiences you had while living in Mobile. If you don't, that's fine.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can tell you one of my favorite things to do.
Go ahead.
So I love when my husband will buy me like a gift card to the Battle House to go get a pedicure, because this is something that I discovered. The Battle House is a Marriott hotel downtown, and it is incredibly beautiful. Like, when you walk in, it's like, it's not quite as like the Sistine Chapel, but it's like one of those experiences, like you look up and the architecture of this building and all those things. But they have a spa, and if you're spending $50 or more on a service there, you can spend the day there. It's wonderful. They issue you a robe, and they give you like a little welcome drink, and they have these little places to put all your things, their showers, and all. I even got Q-tips. Like, they got everything you need to fix your hair. They have like these quiet room, this fire room where you can relax. And so I should have said that for my hidden gem. I love that there is that when you gave me that for my birthday that one year, or no, it was Mother's Day. I mean, I spent 8 hours there. It was wonderful. It was like I didn't want to come home, and
I'm glad you came home.
I did. I did come home. I really enjoy being able to go there with friends. It's a place to relax in the middle of a busy city that I can get away from. So I think that was one of my favorite things that I've done here. I don't know. What's some things that we've enjoyed doing together?
It's about you. So, like, would you recommend anyone to come live in Mobile?
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's really hard for me to want to move away because of the versatility here. We have talked about moving because I really want to live on the beach. You know what I mean? Like, be like on the sand. But in the same sense, I do like the versatility. So I'm like, have a place to go and get away for a little bit. But I love that you can, we have, we have our own local beach, which is Dolphin Island. And most people don't know much about that, but it's like right across, it's a different bridge. It's just a bridge to Dolphin Island. And I love that it's a place where I can go for the morning or just get away and be by myself and walk the beach and stuff like that. It's very easy to get to, and just able to get that beach love, that love for the beach, that my cup filled there, I guess.
And that's just like, how long is that drive? Like 45 minutes to an hour?
No, not that much. It's
typically it takes 45 minutes.
Typically it takes 45 minutes for some people.
How long does it take you? Be honest.
Maybe 38.
38 minutes.
No. Depends on the time of the day I leave. Depends on traffic.
Was there anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
When you come here, if you go to Dauphin Island, make sure you stop at the little local grocery. There's a little store there on the corner, and need to have cash. She takes a check, I think, sometimes. Get you some bull peanuts. Get you some bull peanuts and some fresh tomatoes on your way to the beach.
That's like the most random thing. Boiled peanuts and tomatoes.
Listen, most people
Don't leave Dauphin Island without getting boiled peanuts and tomatoes.
Most people don't know that bull peanuts exist, and you can find them on almost every corner, but especially during the summertime.
Well, hey, we thank you for taking the time to watch this. I'm Leonel Colon with EXP Realty, and if you could, like, subscribe to this channel, share it. Feel free to comment. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. This is my beautiful wife, Rebekah. How long have we been married?
Almost 22 years.
22 years, and 18 of that was in Mobile.
Collectively.
Yes, collectively.
Yeah.
We lived 3 years.
We lived here a year and a half.
Was it a year and a half?
Yes.
And then we came back after living in Illinois. So we kind of know the weather thing.
Yes, we lived in Illinois for a short time. We had our son there, and then we moved back quickly.
Yeah. So we didn't tell them about kids. Like, we just completely forgot to tell them about our kids. Like, how many kids do you have?
Right, currently we have an 18-year-old son who's about to graduate high school, and
that's another question before we wrap this thing up.
Yeah,
like,
you did not even ask.
The school system. I'm surprised you didn't answer.
See, I didn't.
You didn't know.
I didn't have anything to do with these questions. No, we have 2 kids. Zane is 18, graduating high school this year. And Marcela, she is 12 in 7th grade. And I love that our local public grade schools are really, we have some really quality, like almost like small town learning and stuff. I love that they've spent all of their years at O'Rourke. It's a local elementary school here. 1st through 5th grade, kindergarten through 5th grade. And then we have magnet schools here for people for one specialty things. Zane, he went into a magnet school for his middle school, and that really set him up well for, is it number 1 in Alabama?
Something like that. It's high ranked.
It's like they usually teeter-totter between 1 and 3 top middle schools in the state of Alabama. And I don't remember where they ranked in the country, but then he pulled into another magnet high school, Davidson High School, and that's where he currently he is number 12 in his class. Mm-hmm. He is the top 4% of his class. Yay, Zane. So I think those schools really set him up. Obviously, he has to do the work. It's not just the school, it takes him applying himself. And he's drum major, plays a few different instruments, and looking to go to Alabama, Roll Tide.
So I think, overall, and I always tell people this, and this is not, this is just me just being frank with you. A lot of times, and this already, when your kids are with the general population, a lot of those kids may not want to learn, but when you are in advanced classes in that setting, or specialty settings, a lot of those kids want to learn. So, I would recommend any school in Mobile when it comes to that. Yeah. And when it comes to middle schools, for those of you that are parents, middle school years are probably the hardest for a lot of kids. And, Mobile has some great middle schools out there, especially in the magnet department. Obviously elementary schools are great. So there are a lot of great schools here in this area.
And also, we recently transitioned Marcela, our daughter, to Mobile Public School actually has a virtual academy. And so we have put her in the virtual academy and given us more flexibility to have her with us when we travel and at home. And we found it to be a great fit for this season. So I'm excited about that.
Now that we covered that, once again, like, subscribe. Thank you for joining us. I'm Leonel Colon with EXP Realty. Have a great day.